Hi, and welcome to another edition of King Crush Thursday, the series where we highlight and uplift Black men because, frankly, not too many people are doing it. My name is Val Gay, and I am super excited to bring to you today another amazing brother. This brother is the founder and the CEO for the Center of Black Educator Development. He's a child of the community, a child of the struggle, and we are so thrilled to have him here. Please welcome Brother Sharif El-Mekki. Hello, Brother Sharif. How are you?
Greetings. I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on. Thanks for your work. How are you today?
I'm doing very well. Thank you.
Good,
Thank you
good.
very much. I'm so glad that you are here. And as you know, we are building a repository of 6 questions and answers. Actually 6 questions and 100 answers from 100 different positive Black men. And I'm so excited that you are contributing to this repository. The goal is one day that a young king who may or may not have positive Black role models in his life can come to this repository, see these same 6 questions and see 100 different answers and hopefully find himself in multiple answers and to find guidance there. And then for the rest of us who are neither Black or even male can also look at this repository and get a better insight into a body of people who, in my estimation, have been maligned, who are not fully represented in any of our media, and who have the opportunity to speak for themselves. So I'm so glad that you're here and participating. And I'm going to get started with the first question, which is, what does manhood mean to you?
Yeah, so manhood for me means, supporting the community, from my perspective, my collection of experiences, being able to be a son, a father, a husband, a nephew, a grandson, and eventually, maybe down the line, grandfather, right? Like it's from all these aspects, whether it's as an activist or as an educator, as a student, most importantly, but bringing my full self. I love how you said that when it's not fully represented of our people as human beings, as Black men. That's what I look at. I look at this collection of experiences and and community, essentially. Manhood for me is about community.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. So, Brother Sharif, who and or what is important to you?
I think, my connection with God is primary. I think, operating from a spiritual being, navigating a material world and space, but not losing that original connection. And also family and community, being able to stand and lean on our giants who've come before us, who are with us now, is absolutely important. And then our future, our youth, our children, and the educational spaces that they are in. Our children's safety is important, not just the physical safety, but the intellectual, the cultural, the emotional, the spiritual. Their safety in those realms are also extremely important to me. The idea of love and community is the essence, I think, of what I draw strength from, what I draw inspiration from, what I draw guidance from.
Got it. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, Brother Sharif, how do you want us to see you?
Oh, wow. How to see me. Hopefully I come across as curious, as a listener, as a doer, someone who is an educator and a giver, someone who, as the Black Panther used to say, someone who critiques and is self-critical. Yeah, at the end of the day, we're all hopefully humble servants of God and His creation, and hopefully I'm looked at as someone who use their time well as I was passing through this space.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. 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 Thank you. So, Brother Sharif, what is your epic dream?
I mean, epic dream, Black liberation, that's the dream and the plan, that's what we're working towards, not just me individually, but a whole collection of folks, a collective, a community that we, draw on and from, and they represent both ancestors, elders, as well as youth. So there's a whole constellation of folks working in unison, working in community of others to move the banner of liberation forward in thought and action.
That's awesome. Excellent. Excellent. So I think you're giving us insight, but I'm going to ask you explicitly, Brother Sharif El-Mekki, who are you?
So I'm an educator. I'm a son of activists, and I expect to be, father and grandfather and great grandfather of activists. I hope that and pray and work towards making that happen. I'm an educator and a student. I was West Philadelphia born and raised, the rest. Graduate of Overbrook High School, graduate of Indiana University of Pennsylvania, graduate of Cheney University. I'm an athlete. I'm a reader. I'm a writer. I'm a organization founder. But at the end of the day, hopefully a humble servant, humble and curious, yet determined and emboldened servant, of God and as well as the community.
That's really beautiful. Thank you. So, wow, here we are already at question 6.
Oh, wow.
Is right? Really fast, which is there anything that I should have asked you that I didn't, or you wanted me to ask you and I didn't? In other words, what did I miss?
No, I don't think you missed anything. I think if I expanded on, who I am or what I've experienced, I think it would be being a person who has always felt loved. And, I feel like I'm one of the most mentored people that I know. And I was remarking today, I was part of a group that comes together in a communiversity that Dr. Dana King is leading, and Dr. Aisha Mani was teaching a lesson today. And as I was listening to the lesson and participating, I couldn't help but to think of all the radical freedom fighters who are educators, who shape society, who laid foundations, and that sometimes we seem taller than we are because of the shoulders that we stand on. And I am just, if there's something else that I would hope to be known for, is someone that's grateful for our freedom fighters, who paved the way, who light the way, and who showed the way.
That's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Well, I am so grateful that you've shared your wisdom with us today, that I'm grateful that you are doing the work that you're doing, that you saw a need and created an organization and founded opportunities for others to be able to express themselves and to learn and grow and touch more people. And so I'm super grateful and happy that you are part of this repository, and I honor you, my King, and I pray that God will continue to grow and deepen you and deepen your work, and that we all collectively can, in fact, be liberated in every way possible. And so I just really want to thank you so much, Brother Sharif El-Mekki, for being with us today on King First Thursday.
Ashe, amen, Amin. Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for creating this platform and space to capture our voices, so that we can learn and contribute, to this space and this community. So thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us today for this episode. I'm hoping that you are as inspired as I am And I ask that if there's a king in your community that you want to highlight in this forum, please feel free to click the link below or in my bio or just DM me and we'll take it from there. But in the meantime, please remember to spread love and have a great day. Thanks so much. And thank you, Brother Sharif. I really appreciate it.